as we let everyone in, please let us know where you're joining us from.
Sekou, we have everyone covered across Canada today, from one coast to another coast of Canada.
Awesome, awesome. That's exciting to know. Exciting to know. We're still in May and the weather is still a bit cold, but let you know that it's in Grenada currently, it's about 27 degrees in the shade. So just remind your customers that year round we have our excellent weather and it's flights are year round into Grenada.
That's it. Amazing. Hello, everyone. All right. They're all coming in, all the spoiled agents, because today's a really, I'm going to say a unique day because we're not just speaking on all inclusives today. We're actually going to go and speak about villas and condos and something different, which I know there's a lot of people also from the Canadian market who are very interested in that, right, Sekou?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. So I came up with this idea because the last actually consumer show that I attended, I had lots of questions from people asking about villa accommodations on a destination, and I decided, hey, why not have a destination webinar, just letting everyone know about some of the villas that are available on the island because I know currently, quite a few Canadians are trying to stay away from our southern neighbors. So they like to do their snowboarding in the Southern Caribbean, in Grenada specifically, as opposed to Florida and those places. So
Well,
looking forward to you guys sending all your clients to Grenada, not just some of them, but all of your villa clients, all of your long stay clients, send them to Grenada. They're all going to be more than happy when they get there and they're going to become repeat visitors.
all right, well, we've got some spoiled agents on. We're recording this session. I think I'm going to get started with the intros and some housekeeping, Sekou. We are live, as I mentioned, on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on Zoom. And we have our Canadian spoiled agents joining us from across Canada. And I'd like to welcome you all to this very special webinar. You guys are in for a huge treat. Our friend Sekou from Pure Grenada, Canada, he has invited quite a few guests. So you guys are getting firsthand information about villas and condos and things like that. A prize you're going to give away for one lucky spoiled agent. And you've been super generous today. Do you want to say what that is?
Oh yeah, one lucky agent who stays on for the entirety of the webinar is gonna receive a $100 gift certificate from Amazon. All right, so looking forward to you guys staying on and asking lots of questions to our villa accommodation on the island currently.
And on that note, as well, if you do have any questions for Sekou or the whole team here today, please add them only to the Q&A box. So we're not going to put them in the chat because as we know, the chat moves up and we won't be able to find them. They're nice and easy for us in the Q&A box. Our friends over here on Facebook, how's it going? I think you guys know the drill. Please add your email in the comments so we know you're here. If you have a question for Sekou or one of the team here, we will ask it as well from Facebook. So at this point, anyone who is not presenting, we're just going to close our screens and our mics, and I'm gonna meet you guys at the end of the Q&A.
All right, sounds good. Should I take it away?
Take it away.
Alrighty then. Welcome everyone to our Pure Grenada webinar, and this one is going to be our Villa Showcase. My name is Sekou Strode. I'm a representative for the Grenada Tourism Authority here in Canada, and I am your resource for all things Grenada. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a presentation for my destination, and it's going to be a short, very, very short destination presentation because today is all about the villas. Okay? So I'd like to let you know that Grenada, we are made up of three islands. But before I tell you about the three islands, I'll let you know how to get there. Okay, so currently Air Canada has direct flights to Grenada year-round. Currently, it's on Sundays, but from June 2nd to the 31st of August, that flight is going to be doubling from once weekly to twice weekly on Sundays and Mondays. And from September and October, the flight is going to go down again to once weekly on Sundays and again, from November onwards throughout the winter, we're going to have Sundays and Wednesday flights. Okay. In the month of August, Caribbean Airlines is going to be putting on two direct flights to Grenada. And the reason for that is our Spice Mass, our annual carnival, which takes place in August, happens the second weekend in August. So Caribbean Airlines has been kind enough to add two additional flights into the destination on the 2nd and on the 4th of August into Grenada. So year-round flights and lots of opportunities to get there by different carriers. So Grenada, we're not only a one island destination, we are a three island destination, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And we really believe in tourism that sustains you. We believe in ecotourism and we have both black and white sand beaches, waterfalls, crater lakes, sulfur springs. Actually, we have something for everyone on the island. We have the world's first underwater sculpture park and very healthy reefs and wreck dives. And it's a very safe or community-oriented culture in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. So we encourage everyone to leave their resort or leave their accommodation and actually go out and explore the island. Very, very safe to do so. And of course, the island literally smells like spices. You step off the plane, you get the aroma of the spices in the air. You get the flavor and the aroma of nutmegs and cinnamon. And of course, we are home to dark chocolate. We are considered the chocolate capital of the Caribbean. The beach you're seeing on the top left-hand side of the screen is our Grand Anse Beach. And that beach has been named year after year as one of the best beaches in the Caribbean. And Condé Nast Travelers magazine has even named it the best beach in the world in 2019. Okay, so if you have any clients that are beach lovers, if you have any clients that are just sun seekers, send them to Grenada. They are not going to be disappointed. Some quick facts about the destination. We are located outside of the hurricane belt, so it's safe to come to Grenada year-round. But you know, Mother Nature is a bit confused at the moment, so you never know. We may get, a bit of a high wind and rain at certain times of the year during the hurricane season, but geographically, we are outside of the hurricane belt. And we are the southernmost of the Windward Islands. And our average temperature is about 25 degrees Celsius. If the temperature ever dives below 22 degrees, locals will start wearing toques and gloves and sweaters, and may even start actually sleeping under blankets. It never goes so low. Okay, so we are 133 square miles, 12 miles long, and 21 miles wide. A population of 110,000 people, and of course, our official language is English. And we are tied to the US dollar. So one US dollar would give you the equivalent of $2.67 EC dollars. That's Eastern Caribbean dollar. And we are a twin island dive destination. We have over 50 wreck dives, over 50 dive sites, and 20 wreck dives. Okay? And the wreck, we try to sink a wreck almost every year because once you sink something that's not native to the water underwater, corals start growing and the sea life moves in because lots of the fish, they actually eat the corals that grows on the fish, that grows, sorry, on the sculptures or any of the boats that they actually sink. And we have the largest wreck dive in the Caribbean, which is the Bianca Sea. And most of our dive excursions are no more than 20 minutes from the shore. And of course, we are home to the world's first underwater sculpture park, and it was named by National Geographic as one of the wonders of the world. And in Grenada, it's pure nature. 1/9 of our landmass is preserved as parks, and we have lots of waterfalls, sulfur springs, boiling springs, excellent hiking, and we have 7 of the gardens listed in the UK Book of 100 Best Gardens. So even though Grenada is so small, we really pack a big punch. We have something for everyone on the island. And in Grenada, of course, love blossoms there. All right, Grenada is naturally a romantic destination. It's quiet and it's peaceful and has fantastic views and secluded beaches almost everywhere on the island. Okay, you can get a 24-hour mileage license, and of course, you can experience non-traditional type weddings. Like you can get an underwater wedding. We actually have an underwater wedding chapel with 15 seats. Okay, and additional to that, you can actually get married in coconut fiber and have a river stone wedding gown. So we really try to make your wedding day, which is supposed to be one of the most important, memorable days of your lives, memorable. So we go above and beyond. And of course, in Grenada, it's soft adventure. We have excellent hiking trails. We have you can go kayaking down the Balthazar River. You can go kayaking through mangrove beds. And of course, you can snorkel the world's first underwater sculpture park. And of course, some events that happens. We have our Spice Mass, which is our carnival that happens in August, and it climaxes the second weekend in August. And it's lots of clean, safe fun. Okay? So that's our carnival. If you have any clients that love to revel on the streets and drink their rum and have fun, Grenada is a perfect place to be during our Spice Mass celebration. And of course, we have our chocolate festival that goes on every year in May, and it's currently going on right now. So from the 22nd to the 27th of May, Grenada becomes like Willy Wonka's island. You can eat, drink, and bathe in chocolate. There's chocolate rum, chocolate spa sessions, chocolate facials, chocolate everything. So it's like Willy Wonka's Island, like I like to say. And of course, we have our Dive and Conservation Fest. Because Grenada, we are true to our brand, which is pure Grenada. We try to infuse a bit of conservation in almost everything that we do. And because of that, we have a Dive on Conservation Fest, where one day of the Dive on Conservation Fest would be useful for like conservation activities, where you can actually plant a tree or help with some type of underwater activity that would help actually corals grow back. There's one day for diving in Karakou, there's a one day for diving wrecks, and there's another day for actually diving the corals, which are very, very healthy. And of course, please become a Grenada specialist. The website address is expo.puregrenada.com. We have tons of excellent prizes, monthly giveaways, and of course, at the end of the year, you can win a trip for two to Grenada once you've logged all your bookings at the Grenada Travel Expert page. And with that, I would pass you on to my friends at La Luna. So, sorry, at Le Fleur Bleu. Shauna, can you take it away and tell us a bit about your property?
Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Shauna Bonady from Lafayette Blue. So Lafayette Blue is a total gem on Grenada. Like we say, your Caribbean sanctuary awaits where we are. Sekou, you can continue. You can move on, Sekou. Okay, so a bit about Lafayette Blue. Sekou, you have La Luna in my head. A bit about Lafayette Blue. Our resort is tropical. We're very eco-conscious here. We are in the bay at Pitikalavini. We offer self-contained seafront and garden cottages. Each are equipped with small kitchens and they have an expansive veranda. I'm actually sharing from one of our cottages as well, so you can have a sneak peek. They're open air concept with air conditioned bedrooms. Our categories include our apartment suites and our cottages. We have 1 and 2 bedroom accommodations, king beds and twins in our 2 bedrooms, and of course, kings in our 1 bedrooms. Seiko, you can continue. So like I mentioned before, the open air concept, 2 bedrooms. We do room only, therefore we have a breakfast cafe on property that offers daily breakfast from early morning 7:30 if persons are up until later on in the afternoon if they choose to have some afternoon tea. Seiko, you can continue. Island Fever, Tropical Tavern, very relaxed atmosphere. That's our restaurant. It's on the waterfront. Looking onto our marina, and we offer an all-day menu at Island Fever. It's a lifestyle brand. It seeks to showcase island life. So, like I said, very relaxed here. And our highlights are seafood and other comfort foods. You can continue, Siko. Sika, you can move on. Okay. Just to highlight that we are a marina resort and we have 60 to 65 berths. So if you have anybody deciding to come down and they have a boat, of course, we can berth them as well. You can move on, Siko. At Lafayette Blue, we have what we call a village concept. So it is a hub for our retail businesses. We have tenants here, and we have a boutique. We have a bakery and butcher and a grocery store. We also have we have a salon. We we have so many things. We have the cafe and spa. So it's like a little village at Lafayette Blue. Very homey, perfect for social gatherings and other interactions. You can continue, Sekou. Okay, weddings and events. So Lafayette Blue, truly original setting, as we say. The backdrop creates memorable events, including poolside celebrations, concerts, weddings. We have lots of events here at Lafayette Blue, and everything in between there. Our backdrops that we offer are, of course, our lawn, very large lawn, our restaurant, that's Island Fever Tropical Tavern, our poolside, and our Fever House that's a little more private and cozy. That is in the photo at the very top. You can continue, Seiko. Activities and services that we offer at Lafayette Blue. Like I mentioned, we have the spa for manicures and pedicures, and we have the Asian Breakfast Cafe and the grocery store and the Bohemian Boutique. Apart from that, we are home to the Pitikalavini Yacht Club. So the kids from the neighboring community would come over and they would practice their water sports. They actually travel to take part in other kayaking adventures and sailing adventures as well. For guests that are staying at Lafayette Blue, you would be able to get out on a hobby cat with them, just to understand what they do as a club. You can continue, Seiko. Okay, so at Lafayette Blue, we do not have a beach quite like Seiko show you on Grand Dance. However, because we're eco-friendly, as I mentioned earlier, we have not touched our beach area. We've left it unspoiled. It's actually called the Seagrass Meadow. And these are often referred to as nursery habitat. They give shelter for juvenile fish and other invertebrates and home to the green turtle. We have lots of turtle sightings here. Perfect for snorkeling. The reefs are really nice, and we have a large reef close by also. We do not promote any fishing, and we do not allow dumping of waste or any other materials in our marina, just so we can protect the sea life. All right, you can continue, Seiko. Our audience would be anybody looking for a preference in self-contained accommodation with kitchen facilities for sustainable living, yachting enthusiasts. So we have our marina, and couples and families just desiring to be in an environment where it's tropical and tranquil and just to have a local experience. All right, you can continue. Now, if you have anyone deciding to come down over May to November, we do have a special on for a 25% discount on all of our room types. That will be our suites, our 1 and 2 bedroom cottages. These are subject to availability, but we're doing 25% off up until November 30th. I will leave my email in the comments or the Q&A just so you have it, just in case you want to reach out to us. Otherwise, you can always email us. Our email is on the presentation as well. And if you have any questions, then feel free to ask. Seiko, you can continue. Okay, so I did not mention that we are pet friendly. Needed to mention that to you. So persons traveling with pets, we do welcome them as well. So if you have any clients in that regards, please send them down. But thank you for joining us this morning, and I'm happy to be presenting our property to you. Thank you. Okay, Seiko.
All right, thank you so much, Shauna. All right, so it's me again, Sekou. I'll be presenting for La Luna. And I'd just like to let you know that La Luna, it's located about 10 minutes from the airport, as well as 10 minutes from our town of St. George's. Okay, so La Luna itself is, as you can see here, a few villas, overlooking the beachfront, and it's maybe about a 2 or 3 minute walk down to the beach. All right, walking to a local BBC beach or Petrucci Beach. All right, it's about 2 or 3 minutes walk. All right, the villas include like daily housekeeping, there's pool cleaning, a 4-seater golf car, and a welcome basket. All right, they also offer pre-approval and grocery service to all the guests once they ask it for that in advance. And also they provide many services like a la carte chef, waiter, butler, babysitter, and personal training. You can also rent out the villas in different configurations according to what the guest needs, like a 3-bedroom, a maximum of 6. There are 4 bedrooms with a maximum of 8 guests, 5 bedrooms with a maximum of 10 guests. All right, all the services and amenities offered at the hotel concierge. There's a boutique There's a water sport, there's a gym, there's a daily complimentary yoga, there's spa, there's Sunset Point, and of course an Italian restaurant and a beach lounge. All right, 3 years ago, they added a new art space where 28 artists installed their artwork on 2 acres of beachfront land, and it's called Enchanted Forest. All right, in this space, they've added a new beach bar called the Monkey Bar, open on weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays from 1 to 8. And there's an art studio where you can promote every 2 months a local artist. All right. So La Luna, it's a beautiful property, like perfect for like honeymooners and stuff. And there's also cottages on the property. And the cottages, as you can see here, they all have their private veranda and a punch pool. Really eclectic type of Caribbean vibe. And they offer four-poster beds also. And it's, of course, walking down to the beach where La Luna is located, where the cottages are located. There's a daily happy hour. There's an Italian restaurant located on the property. And there's also an Asian spa, daily yoga, and the art project, as you can see from the slide here. And there's also a gym located on the property. All right. And with that, I'll take you on to Villa Kaya. And I welcome to presenter Maya.
Hello. So my name is Mia Davis. I'm the junior manager at Villa Kaya. Is everybody seeing me? Hello?
Yes, everyone can see.
Thank
Can
you.
hear you, yes.
So just again, my name is Mia Davis, junior manager at Villa Kaya. So about our property. So we're located about 10 minutes from the Morris Bishop Airport, and we're located on the waterfront of Montrouge Bay. We are also walking distance from about 3 or 4 different restaurants, and we also work with La Luna. La Luna offers complimentary shuttle services for their spa and their restaurant. And there's also the Plywood and a couple other nice restaurants in the area. So the property itself. We are a hybrid property, a mixture of self-contained apartments and a boutique hotel experience. We are comprised of 3 ocean view suites and 2 waterfront villas. So the amenities and services we include on the property is the clubhouse, which is sort of communal area for our guests to gather. There's the only TV on the property. We have Netflix, YouTube, cable, and also board games and an honesty bar system where guests can write down what they take and they're charged at the end of the stay. We also have in-house housekeeping and laundry, and we have what we call it a Caribbean continental breakfast, which is included with anybody that stays with us. It changes daily, so we do it real local some days with bakes and saltfish, and then some days we do an English style breakfast. We also have someone here that can do eggs on demand, depending on how you want to do your eggs. We're very flexible. So that's the benefit of guests staying with us, is it's catered to people who want a more private, independent stay with more non-invasive auxiliary amenities and services. So the guests like to know that the staff are here for any of their needs, but they're not in their face. So they feel like they have the property to themselves, which is, I think, one of the best things and most spoken about things that our guests give us feedback on. So in terms of our demographic, we have more US and UK clientele. We recently got more Canadians, which we're very happy about. But mostly couples and solo travelers and people traveling for business. And just to reiterate, it's really for guests looking for something different. It's not the typical all-inclusive, it's not the typical boutique hotel. It's a very flexible property. So we make a lot of adjustments. So we have guests that come and they want to have a small eloping wedding, and we plan that with them. Or we have a guest that wants to have a surprise dinner for their wife or their husband. So we hire the chef for them. So it's a lot of flexibility. In terms of guest experience, what are the things that guests like to do when they stay at the villa? So we work with Savvies to do private boat charters, Clear Kayaks, which is also located at BBC. They pick up the guests right by our jetty to do the Clear Kayaks tours or photo shoots. We always recommend La Plywood, which is one of the cute beach bars here for fish tacos and cold beers. We have paddle boards on site, perfect for sunrise or sunset paddle board. We also have snorkel game. We have guests that come, for example, like couples that come or solo travelers, and because our breakfast is so open, they form little walk groups in the evening or in the mornings. We also do personalized hikes, so we have someone that we outsource. We also have private, as I spoke about earlier, private chefs, and we work with tour groups to do island tours. Some things that the guests highlight about Villa Kaya is the bedding, the rooms. So we have two types of rooms. We have suites and villas. The suites are panoramic studios, all one bed. So the occupancy of our rooms is 2 persons. We have one room that can do 3 persons, but it is one unit. Each of our suites and villas have a kitchenette. Yes, sorry, my apologies. A kitchenette, bathroom, and a small veranda, not seated. One of our rooms, one of the suites, there's an outdoor patio. And then we have our villas. We have 2 waterfront villas that are a lot larger, and we have very unique amenities in the villas. So our boathouse villa has a stainless steel tub and outdoor shower. And then our seashell villa has this big overwater hammock and al fresco kitchen. So that's the layout of the property. And a couple of the things that the guests like to do while here, we have turtle watching, we have paddle boards, and of course the personalized concierge, which is one of the other things that our guests talk about a lot, is the ability to be very flexible to help create their ideal stay. And there's the background on the rates. So peak season, our rates for the suites are $375 per night plus 10% service charge. And our waterfront villas range from $600 to $675 per night plus 10% service charge. So that's generally the property. In conclusion, if you want to see more photos, you can check out our Instagram. It's Villa Kaya Grenada, or our website, villakayagrenada.gd. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And off to Kellyanne at Point at Piticalivini.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. So I'm Kellyanne from the Point at Piticalivini. We're located on the southeastern coast of Grenada in the area of Piticalivini. We're actually pretty close to Le Fable Marina. And right now I'm actually sitting on the balcony of one of our condos. So the background is very real. So you may hear a bird or two chirping in the background and leaves rustling from the palm trees in the breeze. So please bear with me, but also please feel free to take in the view while I'm doing my presentation. All right. So the Point at Piticalivini is a private residence club. So we're sort of a blend between being a hotel and also offering boutique private style living. So imagine being in this space where the ocean practically touches the sky, where you wake up to an expansive turquoise ocean and cool ocean breeze drifting over your bed. You can call this sanctuary your own for however long you choose to visit in Grenada. It's a retreat of infinite possibilities, a well-deserved break, and the Point at Piticalivini is waiting for your clients. So some of our unique selling points is our exclusive location. So persons always tell us that they feel like they're in a completely different place, a place that offers serenity, luxury, but yet it's still so very close to all of the activities and other attractions that they would like to see. So we are able to offer that blend. We're low density. We have only 15 residences in total, which are 12 villas and 3 condominium suites. Property, it's new. We offer luxury villas and condos. We have a private waterfront and marina where persons can kayak, they can snorkel, they can swim. We have a natural beach as well. And we also do encourage protecting the mangroves and so on, as we're in a marine protected area. We have some of the best views on the island. We're facing west, so you get the magnificent sunsets every single day. And we also have a concierge team that caters to every guest need. So you can live as independently or as catered as you'd like. Our accommodations are perfect for couples, for families who are really seeking privacy, serenity, in a safe, peaceful haven, who are looking to go out and explore all of Grenada and the adventures that we have on offer, but then they want to come back to a space that they can call their own and really relax and retreat into that sanctuary. Next slide, please. We'll take a look inside of one of our condos. Next slide, please, Sekou. So as you can see, we offer very modern luxury, but you still get that very Caribbean feel and experience. Our condo suites, we have 3 different categories. Your premium ocean view, which is the condo that I'm sitting in right now and which was represented in the video. You also have a scenic ocean view, which overlooks like the villas. You still see the ocean. You have the island in the background. Of course, all of these face west, and you get the sunset every day. And you have the garden view suites, which has the added surprise as they also have a partial ocean view. So from whichever suite you're in, you do have an ocean view. The condo sleep 4. All of our residences are fully self-contained, so guests can choose to either be as independent or they can be as catered as they wish via our concierge team, as we're there to cater to their needs. As we like to say, anything, anytime, anywhere. You simply just reach out to us and we'll make it happen. The only limitation is your budget. Next slide, we have our villas. We have 3 villas on property. We have, they all differ in terms of their decor, etc. All have private pools, private grilling stations, magnificent views. And again, you're contained in this level of luxury always. Next slide. So everything at the point is designed to be easy. We take the stress out of planning your stay, and we ensure that you have everything you need right here on site. Otherwise, we also encourage our guests to go out and explore, because we really do believe in guests coming to Grenada being able to explore the island in whichever capacity that they're actually comfortable with. So we have a small community. We also have an expansive list of wellness-inspired activities, personal trainers from the comfort of the gym, which has a fantastic view. So if you're not into working out, I'm sure you'd feel very comfortable trying out on the treadmill, for example, just looking at that wonderful view. We have a secluded waterfront. As mentioned, we have in-room spa treatments. Dining, our property doesn't yet have a restaurant on site. However, we do offer breakfast on request. And we also have private chef service that we arrange. We also, because we're so close to the marina, we do encourage guests, they can do dining at the marina. And we implore them to go out and experience. Grenada is called the foodie capital of the Caribbean. So it would be a right shame if you come to Grenada and you don't experience all of that we have to offer. So we do encourage our guests to go out and have different dining experiences. So that is the point in a nutshell. You can always email us to find out more information, visit our website. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I would just say that the point is perfect, again, for families. It's perfect for persons who are looking for a little bit more of an independent stay, independent type living. Sometimes it's more cost effective staying in a property of this type and community of this type, especially with families who probably want to stay in one space together. We certainly encourage you to come out and explore, visit Grenada. We're looking forward to seeing you and your guests. Thank you, Sekou.
Thank you, Kellyanne. Thank you, Kellyanne. And on to the next. And we have Stevens at Calabash. Take it away, Stevens.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm Stevens. I'm the guest experience manager at the Calabash. So if you want to show the little video, it's the Calabash. So it's located on the Prickly Bay. So it's 10 minutes far from the airport, like everybody, kind of. So you can pass the video if you want. So before I speak about the villas, I will explain you a bit about the Calabash. So we have 30 rooms. We will build 5 new rooms this summer, and we have 4 villas. We have 3 restaurants. So we have the Rhodes restaurant, is a fine dining restaurant. Nori is a Japanese poolside restaurant, and the beach bar. You can see the white building close to the beach over there. It's the you can have breakfast, you can have your lunch, you can have also twice a week dinner. We have 3 bars, a spa. We have a gym. We have every day you can do some activities for the guests. And on the property, we also have a full dive and water sports center. And we also have 2 tennis courts. You can slide the new one if you want. So who is a client? So we have honeymooners, couple, foodies. We have the families are welcome over 6 only, but during the festive period and for the villas, you can have also younger kids. We have big groups and we have also divers. You can slide. So how I explained before, we have 4 villas. They all located, sorry, I'm French, my English is not the best, but located on the hillside just behind the Calabash. So all of the villas have the view on Prickly Bay. So it's really lovely. You can see the sunset. And it's like for all the villas, it's like 2 minutes away from the hotel reception. So the information you need to know, so it's not part of a Roland Chateau like the Calabash. It's privately owned, but the Calabash manage the villas. So the rate is based on the accommodation only. We have no meal plans. So room service and turn down is not available at the villas, but you can give us a shopping list and we will do the errands for you. So that is good. We have also no airport transfers, so it's not included in the rates. But what is included when you booked? So you have a private staff, so housekeeper will come 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. We have gardening, swimming pool and service, 1 golf cart also, a full kitchen and dining room. You have beach lounger on the beach and also access to the Calabash restaurant, but only with reservation. We have also fitness room and you can also access to the facilities at the Calabash. So you can slide. So the first villa we have is Caribali. So Caribali is like a Balinese style. So it's like 2 minutes away by golf carts. You can slide. So the square footage, so the total interior, exterior, and the pool is like 10,000 square feet, a maximum of 10 guests. So the picture you can see is the TV room. We have 5 bedroom in total. So all the room have a king's bed, the air conditioning, the ceiling, all the bedroom have their own bathroom, and all, by the way, the villas have an infinity edge pool. The facilities, you have the golf cart, you have also computer, both wireless internet access, printer, fax, all what you need, like is your place, you know, so you can slide also. So this is some picture from Bali, so you can see the Balinese style. This is the living room, so you can slide. You have one of the bathroom. Yeah, you can slide also. Go ahead. So this is the master room from Bali with a king bed. You can slide. You can see the picture with the infinity edge pool. The second villa is Hummingbird. So Hummingbird also have a lovely view on the Prickly Bay. So it's the last one who was built on the hillside. It's more like modern, I would say, like more in brick and rock. It's a totally different style on the other trees. So that one is like 2 minutes away with the golf cart too. So you can slide if you want. So we have in square footage, so now the total is like 10,645 square feet. We have 10 guests maximum. Also 5 bedrooms, 4 with a king bed, 1 with a twin bed, and all have air conditioning and ceiling. So the pool is a 20 by 40 infinity edge pool. You have a dining gazebo at the end of the pool, so you can have barbecue, and you have also a long dining table just outside of the pool. So it's really nice too. The beach is really close to the Calabash Hotel. You just need to take your golf cart. For the facilities, you have the master bedroom, you have games, computer, internet. You have a 2 safe, you have also the barbecue and baby crib and high chairs. So you can slide. So this is the courtyard when you enter to the villa. So you can slide again. You have one of the dining room. It's really, I will say, you have a lot of wind on the top. So it's really nice. It's really breezy. You can slide also. This is the view from the infinity edge pool and the gazebo on the right with the dining table. And you can see Prickly Bay in the back. So for the third villa is Three Frogs. So same is 2 minutes away by golf cart. So it's also Balinese, I will say, style. So you can slide Sekou. So in square footage is the same, 10,000 square feet, 10 guests maximum. That one have like 5 bedroom, but 2 with a king bed, 1 with 2 queen bed, and 2 with twins bed. So if you have kids also or friends, they can have the twins bed. Also in infinity edge pool, the facilities also golf cart, karaoke. You have fax machine, the bathtub, and the ice machine also. You can slide for see the picture. So this is the twins bedroom. You have also a fitness room. Sorry, I forgot to say for the other one too. And that one have a pool and 2 TVs in the front. So you can slide. This is the view with Prickly Bay behind and the pool. The last one is pool house. So same located like 2 minutes away from the reception at the Calabash. That one is a bit smaller, so you can slide. So that one is 4,500 square foot. It's for 4 guests maximum with 2 bedroom. One is have like a king's bed, and the other one is a twin bed. You can see the view of the dining room. So with Prickly Bay behind is lovely. And the facilities, you have a barbecue, is a big one, the Viking barbecue, dishwasher machine. So you can slide also. So this is the master room from the pool house. Here, if you want like just relax and read a book, you have the pool on your left, and behind you, the Prickly Bay. This is the twin bed room, close to the pool. And you have the view from the villa. And I think that's it. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon. Can everyone hear me? I just want to make sure they can hear me and see me.
Yeah, perfectly.
Okay, lovely. All right. So my name is Sherry Moizinia. I'm the owner of Solamente Villa. It is located in Lansepine. It's about 10 minutes from the airport. It's a very high-end property with a very bespoke type of experience. It was truly built around a dream and a love for incredible aesthetic beauty. It was built by one of the top architectures, I would say, in the world, Manolo Mestre. The best way I could tell you about the experience here is that it feels like a super yacht, except it's on a land. And so I would say it's nothing quite like anything, even down in the West Indies, all the way from Barbados to Mustique. I think I've seen it all. This is quite an incredible experience, and it's more about the memories and magic that's created on property. So I'll let you play the video, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. All right. So you can move on to the next. There we go. That's just a very typical view. I mean, the architecture and the landscaping from every room is quite exquisite. I think we can move to the next. There we go. That's just a typical afternoon. There are sections around the property that we built all sorts of different themes. On property, you're never ever dining in the same area. We have 7 areas to dine. So from the morning you wake up, you are waking up to an incredibly different experience. All the way to lunch, you'll be dining somewhere else. Until dinner, you'll be there are little notes and letters written for you in your bedroom where they'll be letting you know where you'll be having cocktail or where the dinner will be in the different sections. So the entire experience is all about an element of surprise and to create certain memories for you. So we can move on to the next and the next and the next. All right, so we have 7 bedrooms. It sleeps up to 16. We have 4 master suites. We have 2 executive chefs, so you can have any form of cuisine you can imagine. We have one pastry chef, so you can imagine what the mornings and your suites are. We have 24-hour security team. We have daily housekeeping to the point that once you arrive, your luggage is unpacked for you, everything's set up and steamed. And if you leave to go to the beach, for example, you'll come back and there won't be a speck of sand for you to. We have laundry service. We have our own concierge team who sets everything up. We have obviously top shelf wine and liquor. And we have indoor-outdoor aviation, AV sound systems, basically to create all the parties and all the themes and all the exciting things we create at Solamente. Next. So here's a master bedroom, one of the suites. You can move on. There's another picture, and then you can move on. There's another one down by the beach. We have our own private beach, and there's another bedroom. And we can move on. There we go. That's another. That's the bathroom. And just to give you an idea of the interior design and architecture, move on. There we go. And that's just the walkway towards the spa. And we can move on. There we go. And we create evenings of film and movies with popcorn and candies and so forth. Should we move to the next? So this is a typical breakfast experience, for example, and then we can move on to the next. And here's another example of dining, you know, depending on where they set it up for you, whether it's on the beach or different areas. Should we move on? Now we just finished the jetty. It's quite large. It's beautiful. We serve cocktails. We serve parties. We do all sorts of yoga which is around sunset time. We do lunches and it's beautiful because the wind blows and it's always quite cool down there. So should we move to the next? Everything is farm to table. You can imagine it's quite a large farm we have. And so the cuisine, the experience, the desserts, the creativity is done exclusively by our team, and which are quite exceptional. And we have a tennis court with sound system, so you can even play tennis listening to music. We have volleyball, badminton. We have the state-of-the-art gym. We have basketball, Pilates, yoga, renowned boxer who's on the island. He's world champion. He also teaches self-defense. I mean, we have it all. So what's next? And then there we go. These are just little highlights. And that's just an evening. What makes Solamente quite magical is truly what we create. It's the dinners under the stars. It's bringing fire dancers that come in from Cuba. We have Latin dancers that come and give lessons, and then they create all the, you know, jazz and the fun. And then we've got soca bands and reggae artists, and we bring in. We create s'mores around the fire where the families sit around a bonfire and we serve s'mores. I mean, we can do it all on property. So here's just a visual of another experience there. And we have one of the most exceptional team. They've been trained by a woman by the name of Marie-Claude Métro. She trains all of the yachts and properties of Bernard Arnault, the LVMH director. Anyway, so they are fully trained and ready to make the experience quite incredible at Solamente. And I think we can move on. There we go. And then we have all the activities, which I won't discuss because Solamente has extraordinary things that can be done here that are tailored to you specifically and your needs and your interests. And then we can move on. There we go. And that's pretty much it. So we welcome you to Solamente, the one and only unique luxury barefoot escape property. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And moving right on to Shania at Silver Sands.
Hi, everybody. You can go ahead, Seiko. So welcome to Silver Sands. We are located 10 minutes away from the international airport, and we're located on the northern side of Grenada Beach. Silver Sands is the home to the Caribbean's longest swimming pool, which is 100 meters long. Next. At Silver Sands, we have a total of 70 keys, which consists of 42 rooms and suites and 8 villas. We have 4 beachfront villas and 4 beachfront villas and 4 ocean view hillside villas. Next. You can go ahead. Next slide. So Our beachfront villas are located directly on the Grand Anse Beach. It consists of 4 bedrooms, 1 master bedroom and 3 king-size rooms. Each villa, beachfront villa, comes with its own infinity pool, private, whatever was I saying? Sorry. Fully equipped kitchen. We offer private chef services. We also offer babysitting services, and we tailor each stay according to our guests' needs. So we have the guest makers, which are the Gems team, who caters to all of our villa guests' needs. Next slide. So this is a view, an aerial view of our beachfront villa, and it shows you how direct we are on the Grand Anse Beach. Then go ahead. Then we have our 3-bedroom / 2-bedroom hillside ocean view villas. Now, these villas are accessible with buggies as well. And of course, we tailor all of our guest stays through our Gem services. You can go ahead and turn this villa into a 2-bedroom where we'll basically limit access to the 3rd floor. So this is our master bedroom where you get a view of the Grand Anse Beach and the ocean. Next. Go ahead. So at Silver Sands, we have 2 restaurants on site. This is Asiatique, where we serve Asian cuisines. Asiatique is open daily for breakfast, and where we serve buffet-style breakfast, continental breakfast, and we're also open for dinner daily. Next. Then we have the Grenadian Grill / Beach Lounge. The Grenadian Grill is open daily for lunch and dinner. Next. And then we have Puro. Puro is our cigar and rum lounge where we host rum tastings. We have a wide SKU of rums from Grenada locally and also across the Caribbean. Next. On site, we have the Silver Sands Spa, which is a wellness spa, and we do offer yoga daily here on resort. A combination of yoga and Tai Chi with our Tai Chi masters. Next. And yeah, we also have the newly opened Kids Club. Silver Sands, we are a family resort. We welcome kids. We welcome kids to the Kids Club ages 5 to 12. The Kids Club is open daily. It's a complimentary service that we offer to all our guests. We also do offer babysitting services, which is after 5 p.m. and it's $25 USD plus per child. Currently, we do have the Premier Villa Escape offer that is currently live, where guests can book and tailor their stay here at Silver Sands. And you can reach out to our Director of Sales, MJ, if you have any other questions. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. The presentations were awesome. And I'm looking forward to all the agents who have visited us today to be booking all these beautiful villas that you've seen today. The information for everyone who presented would be emailed to you at the end of this presentation. And I just wanted to let you know that, we appreciate you. We are your resource for all things travel and all things Grenada. And I am your contact here in Canada. My name is Sekou Stroud. I'm the Director of Sales for the Canada. And my information is on the screen, my email, my telephone number. I am very, very, very responsive when it comes to emails, and I answer the phone. So please reach out anytime with any questions that you may have, and I'll direct you to the right person, and I'll answer all the questions that you may have. Again, thank you so much to the agents, and thank you so much for the presenters who actually joined us today. And Susan, I believe you may want to say something.
Yeah, sure. Do we have a few questions we can go through if that's okay?
Yes, please.
But I just want to say you guys are blowing up Zoom and Facebook. It's everyone is so excited. They learned about something new today, something different. And I don't know about you guys, but my passport's up to date and my bags are packed. I'm going to try every one of these villas out. I'm gonna villa hop every day. Okay, so
I endorse
Sekou,
that
this one's
message.
for you from Cheryl. Are you able to talk about the Chelsea Flower Show and how Grenadians perform with the flowers there?
Oh yeah, so Grenada have won our 18th consecutive gold medal at the Chelsea Flower Show in England. So it just tells you about Grenada. We're small, but our soil is incredible. You can throw a rock today, and that rock becomes a mountain in a month. That's a joke I like to make, okay? But the soil is very fertile and everything grows there. So again, 18th consecutive gold medal. Congratulations to Grenada and the team.
Okay, great. For Villa K, Celine's asking about the vegetarian catering.
Hello.
Kaya? Thank you.
Hi, yes. So because we are a small property, we are very flexible. So we have guests that are vegans, we offer vegan options, we have guests that are pescatarians. So we are, again, very flexible.
Okay, and actually, while we're here for Villa Kaya, Lissa's asking, Sekou, can you put back the slide with the inclusions for Villa Kaya? Okay, and while we're doing that, just a common question, Sekou. Cheryl's asking, it's a common thing for tourists to rent a car, and how long does it take to get around the island?
Okay, yeah, so it's quite common for visitors to rent a car, but it is for the adventurous because we do drive on the correct side of the road, which is the left side, and our streets are narrow and it's mountainous. But lots of visitors do actually rent cars, but some also use the public transportation and some actually get the local taxis to actually take them around the island. They are very, very dependable, and they sometimes double as tour guides, so they can get a nice little tour guide, a nice tour of Grenada while you actually get a taxi to actually take you around.
Okay. I just have a comment from Facebook, if it's okay. Judy said she loves Grenada. She's fortunate to work there on the U.S. aid project after Hurricane Ivan and really got to know the beautiful island and the wonderful suppliers. Good to have all the contacts for Canada. Thank you so much. All right, the villa is there. Take a look inside. There you go. Oh,
All right, Vilakaya.
okay, great. And of course, a lot of people are asking, what about commissions? If these travel agents book them from Canada, how does that work?
So I guess for that question, I would by order of presenter, I'll say maybe Shauna, you can talk about the flow blow and commissions.
Thanks, Sekou. Yes, Lafayette Blue does offer commissions to travel agents. We do a 10 to 20% depending.
Okay, I'll get back to you in regards to La Luna, but I am sure La Luna does offer commissions. I'm not sure of the percentage, but in my wrap-up and email that I'll be sending off to the webinar, I would include all the information in regards to the commission and the commission fees. Maya, do you want to care to talk about that?
Hi, yes. So very similar. We also do 10 to 20% commission, and we also do agent discounts.
Awesome. Kellyanne?
Hi, yes, we do offer commissions at the point. We offer between 15 and 20%. The higher scale is based on a reward system.
Okay, awesome. And Stevens, are you still here with us?
I think he may have had to go. Yes, he's
Yeah,
gone.
Stevens had a prior engagement, so he had a 1 o'clock appointment, I believe. So he had to jump off. But again, I'm gonna send you the information in regards to the commission with Calabash and Solamente.
Yes, solamente. So ours is a bespoke experience. So you would contact info@solamentevilla.com and our team would get back to you depending on the experience. It's a very high-end luxury, quite expensive property. So it's done entirely privately with the team.
Okay, awesome, understood. And how about you, Shania, at Silver Sands?
We do offer commission, but it's also based on the agency you're a part of. So we can also send over that information to you, Sekou, and you can share it accordingly.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so Sekou, a lot of the travel agents are asking, because I know you have a great program, of course, to be a specialist. And Maylin is asking about fam rates and how she can get down there.
Okay, definitely. So I just came back from Grenada with a fam about 3 weeks ago. So in order to actually qualify for our fam, you would need to become a Grenada travel expert, and the website address is expert.puregrenada.com. Register and log all your bookings, and once you log your bookings, we would know actually how to that you are actually booking, and that's how we reward.
Okay, Sekou froze there a little bit. But become a specialist. That's when you register your bookings through the specialist program, that's how you become a specialist. And just on that note, also with Sekou, I've also added the link to the Spoiled Agent supplier page for Sekou. And all you do is you go to spoiledagent.com and you're going to go down to the tourist board tab. And essentially, you can just start to register there. And all the different information that we've talked about today is on there too, how you can become a specialist. I think you're back, right, Sekou? He's still frozen, but that's okay. No worries. All right. Well, listen, I can say I can close this off for Sekou for sure. I know this was amazing, a really unique experience. And I told our spoiled agents that they're all in for a treat today. And there is something different. Everyone doesn't want that traditional all-inclusive. Maybe they want some different experiences and things like that. And this is how it can be delivered. So, Sekou, you're back. We're glad you're back. No problem. This is live, right? These things happen live. It's technology, right, Sherry?
That's right.
So you're muted, Sekou, right now. If you just want
Okay.
to close it off, and there's going to be a
Yeah,
lucky spoiled
definitely.
agent that's going to win a gift card, right?
That's right. Yeah, again, thank you so much for staying on for the entirety of the webinar. I believe about 99% of you did. So thank you so much for that. That really talks to the quality of the villas that were presented today. And I look forward to seeing that represented in the bookings to Grenada. So again, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for the presenters. Thank you so much for you spoiled agents for joining us today. And we have a Amazon gift card that we are going to be drawing in the coming future. And that one lucky winner is going to be contacted by us. It's going to be $100 gift certificate for Amazon. All right, so big money, big money.
Thank you. And all the
Uh,
presenters did amazing today. And Sekou, it's a great partnership with us with you. We really appreciate you're one of our suppliers. We love working with you, and that you always have a great selection of guests. So to keep things interesting, and I'm going to send you all the comments that have been here on Facebook and everything. You're going to love it. So, and
All
thank you
right.
to everyone.
All right, thanks again, everyone.